RJ, I see you. Oh, okay. Now it's popping out the comments. Oh man. RJ, I see you. Oh, okay. Now it's popping out the comments. Alright, RJ, which is AKA Kaba, was the first one. I'm asleep. I'm asleep, man. I'm asleep. Alright, you guys. RJ, which is AKA Kaba, was the first one. I'm asleep. Alright, we got. I forgot how to pronounce that. E.G. Sikyo. My bad if I pronounce it wrong. Daryl. Uh, wait. God damn it, I got kicked out of the thing. I'm asleep. Alright, my bad, you guys. Joshua, what's up? Turtle, what's up? TYN, what's up? Steph, Baron, what's up, bro? Mike, Mike, what's up, bro? Majin Vegeta, I see you. Andres, Spinoza, Prince Vegeta, Gerardo, I see you. Goten, Anime, what's up? What's up, man? Sad Lincoln, Gucci God, YouTube, what's up? You got 100 subs, that's what's up, man. Jordan, what's up? Moon Platoon. Alright, you guys, do me a favor, alright? Do me a favor, alright? Everybody listen up because I know I know I haven't been active, so I'm gonna need y'all help in this and that. What's up, Juan Garcia? Uh, God damn it. It's cause like I took too long that it kicked me out of the session. But look, just hold up, you guys. Give me a second, cause I still gotta be changing things. All right. Let me change the thumbnail, you guys. Let me change the thumbnail. So hold up. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're good. All right. My bad for the new people that are coming in, this and that. I had to change the thumbnail. Okay, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna need your you guys. I'm gonna need your help in this. All right. Basically, this is going to be a video that I'm explaining my story, explaining to what happened, why I've been missing, why I've been gone, and this and that. Cause only a few of y'all have an idea, or 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 knew what happened, this and that. Most of y'all though, don't know. So I'm about to tell you, but before I start the story, uh, everybody that's mods, I need your help, or anybody that's just not mod that wants to help out your boy. Let the new people know that I'm trying to tell you a story, so they won't think that I'm ignoring them. If they comment and if I don't respond to the comment, nah, it's because I'm trying to tell y'all a story here, you know what I'm saying? So please help me out with that. I really appreciate with that. I really miss you guys, and Okay. I'm gonna take out the comment section now, so I'll be able to focus more. So please help me out with you guys help me out with the thing that I just said. Okay. Let me just change the settings real quick. I think I got it. Okay, there you go. Okay. Alright, you guys. Uh, alright. I don't know how to start this, alright? I'm sorry, it's just I kind of feel a little nervous because it's been a while I haven't done this. And,
Quite a digital footprint you're making.
okay. I'm just getting comfortable because I kind of feel pressure, to be honest. I feel a little pressure because, you know, I haven't talked to you guys for a while. And, I wasn't planning to make a 2K video. You know, I wasn't planning to making a 2K video, you know, for me reaching 2,000 subscribers, cuz we already made that a few months ago, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't planning to make a video for that, but all these stuff, all these things that's been going on, I was like, you know what, you guys deserve to know what happened because I've been gone for over a month. And it was crazy because man, it was one of those things that hit you out of nowhere. And I don't know how to say this, man. I don't even know how to start it, to be honest, because what I was trying to do, my main focus was trying to get back to you guys. That was my main focus. Fuck everything else. You know, I don't care. Like, I lost a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? I lost a couple of things and I was upset about it, but this was the main thing was killing me. Me being away from you guys. It was just so depressed. I fall into deep depression because I wasn't streaming. I wasn't with you guys. I wasn't talking to you guys for a while, and it's just crazy. All right, it's just crazy. So I do appreciate for the ones that been asking about me throughout my social media, you know, things like that. I really do appreciate that. It makes me feel like I wasn't forgotten. I really do appreciate that, man. Uh, Another reason that it took me a little longer to get back to you guys because this is this is this is kind of personal. Well, I don't know. Is this either kind of personal or too personal? I don't even know. But I develop I develop I develop addiction to alcohol, and what I mean by that is that I just been drinking way too much because all the things that been going on, you know, I just been drinking way too much, and my brain hurts. Like literally, my head hurts. I feel like I have bruises and stuff like that. Like that. That's how bad it's hurting. You know. And I don't know how to control myself right now. At this moment, I don't even know what I'm doing uh, to myself, my body, my health. I don't know. It was just this depression was too much for me. It was too much for me that I didn't want to deal with it being sober. I just couldn't deal with it being sober, especially the things that been happening and this and that. Some of y'all seen that on my Instagram. Some of y'all have seen it on my Snapchat. How much I've been drinking this and that. And I'm sorry. Okay, I know I had some of y'all been telling me chill out with this and chill out with that, calm down. Why you drinking so much and this and that? And I feel you. I understand that y'all so concerned. I really do. I appreciate it. I really do. So that kind of took me a little longer for me to. I wasn't able to stream and this and that. That's another reason why I couldn't come to y'all sooner, and also because this whole movie situation, this and that. All right. So I'm about to start the story now. So I need y'all to, pay close attention because okay. So okay. One night I was just streaming, and y'all know whenever I be streaming like pretty long, pretty I be overdoing it. I be overdoing it. Uh, so it was one of those nights. I was just really tired. All I wanted to do is just go to sleep. I forgot what time I went to sleep that night, but I think I went to sleep either between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. I don't remember. I don't remember. All right, so I was pretty tired. I just want to get my rest and wake up and then stream again. Y'all know the routine with me. That's what I do. That's what I do. So that morning, when that morning, my mother can my mother came in. She comes in my room, waking me up, and I was half asleep. I was basically half dead. Like she was just waking me up, like she was scared and this and that. She came in the room with fear, and I was like, "What's going on?" Like my mind was like just going everywhere. Like I woke up, uh, like dizzy. I just woke up like kind of blurry. Like one of those. Like if you ever drink so much alcohol and you wake up, like that type of feeling. Like that's what I was seeing. I was like, "What's going on?" You know what I'm saying? Like I was moving my head, like what? You know what I'm saying? And my mom was telling me that, "Hey, we gotta go because the living room, the first floor was a little flooded. You know, I'm talking about above our feet flooded. So I just go back to sleep, because I wasn't fully awake. By the time that I wake, by the time that I woke up, my mom was gone. My mom was gone. So it was just me, my little brother, uh, my little cousin, uh, my aunt, her boyfriend, and my mom's boyfriend. It was just us, you know. Also the dogs, cause the dogs had to do something with the story that I just, y'all find out what I'm talking about, all right? So so once I got up, I went downstairs and I see the floor flooded, you know, a little water. I was like, man, this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing. So my mom was calling me to tell me, hey, you gotta leave out of there. It's not safe. And I'm over here, man, but this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like over here, everything's gonna be fine. So we all decided to stay. We all decided to stay that day. So it was getting worse. It was getting worse, and it was heavy rain. It was just really bad. It was really bad. The second day, the second day, man, half of the food got destroyed. You know, they got destroyed. So the water was about above our waist now. It was above our waist now. So the water was getting higher and higher. All right. So we still decided to stay. All right, we still decided. You know what? This ain't nothing. I know it seems bad at this moment, but hey, I mean, we still gonna continue to stay. So my brother, my cousin, and the boyfriends. You know, my aunt's boyfriend and my mom's boyfriend. They all decided to freaking swim out in the front. Like it looked like a lake, you know what I'm saying? It looked like a lake outside. They were literally swimming in it, you know? And I'm like, yo, y'all nasty for this. Y'all nasty for this. What's y'all doing? We're supposed to be here trying to, trying to survive in this and that, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we barely got any food, okay? And they decided to cook some chicken, you know, but not in the way that that you think. They had to cook it in this pot that they had to put newspapers in it and light it up. It was crazy because that chicken came out all burned up. You know what I'm saying? It came out black, all black. And I didn't have the choice but to eat it. Is either that or to starve myself. So I had to literally eat black chicken, black fucking chicken. Wow, that's just crazy. It was disgusting. I'm sorry, but it was disgusting. All right, I'm never gonna forget that nasty taste feeling. You know. Later on that day, when it was nighttime, man, the water keep on rising. Like literally, it keep on rising, and I'm just like, damn, man, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. You know, it wasn't going down at all. You know, and remember what I said? Like it was above our waist. Water was getting higher, and man, like I said, there was heavy rain, and I'm starting to feel like I was being put in the corner because this pressure, man. I started feeling a little pressure, and I was like, "Freak, what are we gonna do? We get stuck up in, you know?" Because the floor was literally about to take over the first floor. Like it was literally reaching each steps of the upstairs. You know, it keep taking over each step, and I'm like, damn. I don't think we'll be able to stay here no more. Like we had to do something. You know what I'm saying? So the way we had to get through the night, the way we had to get through the night, me and my brother and my cousin, we decided to play some Scrabble, and we didn't even know how to play that stupid game. So we just ended up decided making our own rules and this and that. We had fun. It was funny. But man, at the same time, it was kind of hard for me to focus on the game because all of this going around me. So it was hard focus, you know. Now the next morning, the third day, I woke up. I wake up, and my sister pops out of nowhere. She pops out of nowhere. I'm like, how the hell did you ended up over here? You know what I'm saying? Ain't you supposed to be on the other side where the safe side is at? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, you just popped out of nowhere. And she brought her friend. I'm like, what? I thought that was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? She popping out of nowhere and this and that. And I asked her, how the hell did you get here? You know what she literally told me? She literally told me that she swam. She had to swim to get over here. just so she could pick up her little freaking puppy, man. If y'all know who I'm talking about, the little poodle, that black poodle, if y'all seen it in my streams before, she had to come back just to get that poodle. I was like, girl, you crazy, but hey, I feel you. So, man, we all had to decide on something. We had to decide on something because we could have stayed here long. You know, we could have stayed here. We had to do something. So the third day, man, we all decided, you know what? Let's just leave. Let's just leave. But before I get to this part, we had the boat coming to us for rescue, and we denied them plenty of times because we thought we could have handled it. we thought it wasn't gonna get that bad or that worse. You know what I'm saying? Like we thought we could make it through. You know. And that time, that third day, we finally decided to leave. We're looking for the boat. You know, the boats that are rescuing people in the neighborhood because, like I said, the freaking the neighborhood. At first, it looked like a little lake. Now it looked like fucking part of the ocean. Like that water got bigger. That water got deeper. Like I'm like, God, man. So we were waiting for the boat to come, but they were taking too long that we just decided, well, you know what? We're gonna have to swim. So we started packing our stuff, whatever stuff we gotta we're gonna take and this and that, and I was taking my backpack, okay? I put in, you know, 3 outfits or 2 outfits, I can't remember. I put in my iPhone, my wallet that had all my money in it, my social, my driver license, a lot of important things in there. Uh, I packed it up. So we were all getting ready to leave. You know what I'm saying? And whenever when everybody started going in the water, I was the last person to get in because I was hesitating because it was just dirty, man. That water was so disgusting. Even the news said that you cannot touch the water. You cannot touch the water, you know, because it has all these chemicals coming out from the sewer and this and that. Like, who knows what's in the water? You know what I'm saying? Once everybody getting in the water and leaving out of the back, it was finally my turn to get in the water. The first time I put my first 2 feet in there, I see a fucking frog in front of me just looking, staring at me, floating on a plate or floating on something. I can't remember, but he was literally staring at me. The first 2 steps that I get in that water, I see a damn frog looking at me. Boy, I knew this was going to turn out bad. I knew this was going to turn out bad. The people, you know, my aunt and her boyfriend, they had like 3 dogs with them. Like 3 dogs with them. And they want to take the dogs with them. And I knew it was a bad idea for that because they're going to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just us. It was also the dogs that we had to carry. Well, I didn't have to carry no dog because they ain't my dogs, but they had to carry dogs and this and that. So we're going through our backyard, you know, because it seems like the safest way to get there, to get out of there. Because in the front, it didn't look too good. So we were going in the back, and we're finally in the gate. we're finding the gate, and they asked me before if I knew how to swim, and I responded a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know, as in pools and stuff like that. Like I barely know how to swim, you guys. Like I don't really know that much. You know, when it came to pools and this and that, I barely knew how to. But it's a big difference if you're comparing a pool and this major flood. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was pretty deep. It was pretty deep. Once I get in, once I get out of the gate and go deeper in the water, I literally fell down. I literally fell down, and my mom's boyfriend, he picked me up. He lifted me up, and I almost drowned. I almost drowned in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I almost drowned in that moment. So I'm like, fuck, man, it's gonna be a bad idea. Bad idea. So after me falling in the water and me getting back up, my heart, my chest started acting up. Only some of y'all know. Only a few of you guys know that whenever y'all was seeing me streaming lately, well before this disaster, whatever. Some of y'all have been seeing my chest been acting up, and it was pretty bad. Out of all the timing, you decide to do this to me right now. You want to start acting up right now? My body started feeling freaking heavy. It was literally feeling heavy. Like I was like, freak. Not right now, man. Not right now. I was getting scared because I knew this was going to be a problem. So one of them had a floaty. You know what I'm saying? Like a donut. One of the donuts. One of the floaty things. Luckily, uh, they had that, so I had to be on that. I had to use a freaking floaty just to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up swimming. We were trying to swim some way, but it was taking us the opposite way, and because the water was strong, you guys, the water was really strong, and it was sending us to one direction that I didn't even know where it was taking us. You know. We ended up turning on down the street. We ended up turning on left. We were going down the street, and we ended up turning on left. And some of us couldn't keep on swimming. Some of us couldn't keep on swimming. So we had to hang on something. We had to hang on to something. We ended up trying to hang it on some trees, and then I ended up uh I ended up climbing up this roof, and it was so hard for me because, like I said, my chest was acting up. I felt so heavy, so it was hard for me to pick myself up, you know. So I had to climb this gate to get on the rooftop, and my sister was trying to carry this big dog that my aunt's boyfriend cares so much about. Uh, she was trying to carry this dog, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? If the dog can't swim, I mean, freaking let the owner grab it. You know what I'm saying? It was pissing me off because this dude, it seems like he care about the dogs more than us, and I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, just ever since that day, I just don't like him. I don't know. There was something sketchy about him. I just didn't know what it was, and then after that day, I just felt some type of way. about him. I just didn't want nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? So so my it looked like my sister was drowning because she was trying so much just to keep the dog steady and this and that. You know, it was pissing me off, and I was trying to get close to her, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Then in some way and somehow I ended up with the freaking dog. I ended up with the dog. So like I said, I was on the rooftop. The guy, the owner, was trying to give me the dog, so I couldn't lift him up, cause like I said, my body was feeling heavy. So I had to hold the dog near the gate. You know, that's the best I could have done. And then my aunt, she was having problems. She was having problems swimming, this and that. She ended up dropping the things that we had. You know what I'm saying? She ended up dropping some of the things that we had, you know, our bags and this and that. So I was put in a position where okay, okay, no, you know what? My sister ended up getting most of the bags, you know what I'm saying, except for this one bag, for this one bag. And I can't blame me. I can't blame me because, you know, my aunt ended up dropping them, even though she had my brother, and I think my sister friend was helping out, holding the stuff together, this and that. And they were hanging on a tree, you know what I'm saying, right next to the gate. They were hanging on a tree. So my sister saved most of the bags except for this one. And once I look on the side, once I see a bag floating away, I look back in the situation where my aunt is drowning, and since I was taking care of the dog, the guy, you know, her boyfriend was trying to help her out, and and my sister, she was getting help. She was getting held by my mom's boyfriend. So I turn around again just to see who bag that is. Then I turn back in the situation that was going on right now, and it turns out it was my bag. That I had important stuff in there and all my money in that bag. And I was in position either to jump back in the water and save my stuff, or freaking leave this dog to drown, this and that, or stay there or keep staying there, just in case, if you know the boyfriends, whatever, they can't help out my sister or the aunt, just in case, since I got the floaty, uh, just in case they needed, I could just, you know, throw it at them and this and that. But what it seems like, they're being taken care of, but I just want to make sure that they were taken care of, you know, because I'm not gonna risk their life for my bag. You know what I'm saying? If it has to be me choosing my bag over my sister's life or my aunt's life, nah, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? No second thoughts. Fuck the bag. You know what I'm saying? But it was really upsetting because I lost a lot of important things in there. You know what I'm saying? Also the money, the only money that I had left. You know what I'm saying? So ever since that day, man, I just, ooh, I fucking hate those dogs, yo. I freaking hate those dogs, man. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's cause my mind at the moment, man. I was literally going. I was literally thinking about going back there, getting back in the water because in that moment, we finally got saved by this boat because they ended up seeing the boat and they started screaming for help and this and that. They finally came to rescue us, and it turns out we were in the water about 25 minutes. Can you believe that? About 25 minutes, we were in the freaking water, freaking struggling, trying to survive in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my heart was acting up that whole time. Uh, Ever since I got in the water, like actually deep, after leaving the gate. Ever since then, my heart was still acting up. Was still acting up. So I was really, really thinking about just uh, going back swimming and just to get my stuff, man. Cause I don't know, man. I'm upset. They ended up uh, they ended up taking us to the nearest shelter. I think it was a elementary school or a church, I believe. I can't remember because I think it was elementary school that were offering help and this and that. They were offering a shelter, a little small shelter. They ended up taking us there, and they ended up taking us there, and they checked my heart rate. They checked my heart rate, and the people that were checking my heart rate, they did this face to each other, like whoa, you know what I'm saying? And they told me what was going on. They told me that my heart was beating way too fast, and it's not normal in my age. They said that it was beating way too fast, and it wasn't normal. It wasn't normal for my age. So they gave me the option to either go to the doctor. You know, they said I don't have to because I got the right to say no. So I would have I would have said no. I would have said no. I wanted to say no, but I care about y'all. I care about you guys so much that back in my mind, I remember those times that y'all told me to go get myself checked, go to the doctor because my chest was acting up, and this and that. So I decided, you know what, just for them, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the doctor get that checked out. You know. So I finally went. I was freezing, you guys. I was freezing because I was I was wet. Like I was wet from my head to my toes. Like I was just after I get checked out, man. After I get checked out, they finally give me the results. And this what got to me, man. This what even to this day I'm asking myself what? Like I'm so confused. They check my blood, things like that. They say my blood is clean. All right. They X-rayed me too, and you know what the doctor told me? They told me that there was nothing wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with me. And at first I had to let that sink in because that hit me. That hit me. Whoa, what you mean there ain't nothing wrong with me? And he just told me that it's just stress. It's just stress. You know? And I'm over here thinking to myself, man, it can't be just stress, yo. Like I literally if it's stress, then tell me why sometimes I wake up during the night feeling chest pains, like feeling like I'm being attacked out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes whenever I'm not doing anything, if I'm just literally sitting down or just laying down, you know, didn't do nothing all day, the pain comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, yo, what is this? This I'm sorry because I just don't get that. I don't get like you telling me there's nothing wrong with me, and yet I'm showing these signs and this and that. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Whenever I almost drowned, my ex popped out of my head. You know, she literally popped out of my head. Out of all the people, you want her to be popping out of my head. That got to me. And the only reason I'm bringing this up because she said something back then. Whenever we argue, you know, that same story, the story that I told y'all about for my 1,000 subscribers video. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna have the link in the description below so y'all can check that out. It's about the story about my worst relationship story. You know what I'm saying? She popped out of my head. Well, the only reason I'm bringing her up because there was a couple of times. There was this one time she told me that all this fighting that we doing, you know, cause she like I say, she be starting fights. Me, I'm the type of person I be chilling this and that. You know what I'm saying? She told me one time, man, I hope all that stress and all that anger gets to you one day. And I think it finally did. I think it finally did. You know what I'm saying? Because before her, I was struggling with life. I was struggling with family issues, family problems, family this and that, and freaking people that was treating me bad and this and that. I was always stressed, man. Man, I couldn't even live. I couldn't even live a normal life. You know, as a child, my child days were literally killed. You know, I didn't have the chance to even to live like a freaking kid, man. In my teenage years was always stressful, always stressing, always in pain, always in this and that, man. Always this and that. And whenever I got with her, like the stress became so bad. Like I was stressing like every freaking time. You know what I'm saying? Every freaking time. And for her telling me that this is gonna cut up to me one day, you know, catch up to me. I think this is what she was talking about. That's crazy, man. This is crazy. So back to the doctor situation. Whenever he told me I had nothing, my head, my first thought was, hey, if I got nothing, then I could drink alcohol then. You know what I'm saying? I could literally drink uh, without even thinking about the consequences, like thinking about harming my body and this and that, like hurting my body. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's get back to drinking, man. Let's actually get back to it. And I overdid it. You know, I started drinking like almost every day, and I be overdoing it. And I started realizing when it started becoming a problem when I ended up throwing up this one night, and then started drinking the next day, like if I didn't throw up that night, you know, that night before, like I was throwing up pretty bad that night. Like I threw up like what 4 or 5 times. I can't even remember. So the next day, I was drinking like it didn't even happen to me. So I knew I was starting to become addicted again. You know what I'm saying? I knew I started becoming addicted again. So I'm like, freak. But I'm already in too deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in too deep. I'm in too deep. I don't know. I don't know what I want anymore. The only thing I'm really for sure about is this. Is this. This. Me streaming for you guys. Me talking to you guys. that's the only thing that I know for sure that I want. That's for sure thing. No thoughts, no second thoughts, and nothing. I know 100% this is what I want. But besides all this, I don't even know what I want anymore. I feel like I feel like I lost myself whenever I got into the water. I feel like I just didn't lose my things. I feel like I also lost a part of me in that water. I lost my car. I lost my car, man. The only thing I didn't really lose was my equipment because I made sure my equipment was safe. I made sure my equipment was safe. Besides the equipment, man, I managed to save whatever was in my room. You know, my car, my social, my ID, and the other important things, man. I lost it, and that's how I started to become really depressed. That's how I fall in deep depression, and I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it. So the only way I could deal with it was with alcohol. And I know there's other ways to deal with it, but man, at the position I am right now, all right, okay. Uh, let me just let me just clear my mind for a second, just for a second. Fuck. Okay, okay, I'm back. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that some of y'all had to see that or see me like this. I'm just sorry that I haven't been able to come sooner to you guys. Uh, it's just been so stressful, and this depression, man, it's just like crazy. So after after the whole after the damages, after me leaving out of the hospital, we had to go to this had to go meet up my family at this church, which they were providing shelter for the people. Um, had to go meet them up there. I couldn't stay there. I couldn't stay there. I was having bad anxiety. I felt like I was with a bunch of random people. Anything could happen. You know, me, I'm always or I'm usually in the lookout for things that could happen any second. I didn't trust people. I don't trust any of them. Like there was too many people that I just couldn't take it, yo. I just couldn't take it. I had to get out of there. So I only stayed there for a few hours. Called my cousin up so he could pick me up and this and that. My little brother, my little cousin, you know, they tag along. And I was there for only a few days. And then I had to go on my own. I had to go on my own after that. Shout out to my main cousin, my best cousin, Jay. Shout out for that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it for that, man. After Jay, I had to jump from house to house, just so I could survive, just so I could, just so I could manage being out there, and it was crazy. Everything was crazy, man. Until I finally, my best friend, the last person I stayed with was my best friend, and he helped me so much. He helped me so much. He helped me move other things. He helped me move my things, my stuff, and this and that. He helped me so much. He didn't ask for nothing back in return. He didn't ask uh, nothing in return. My best friend helped me out. So I finally stayed with him, and for I don't know, a week, two, I don't know, I don't know. So he really helped me, really has helped me a lot. And this might be crazy for y'all, but this is crazy for me too. You know what I'm saying? All because of him, I finally got a place to stay. It's just me and him now. I finally got my own place to call home. It's just me and him living together. No parents, no brothers or sisters, just me and him. I got my own room. Now I'll be able to stream for you guys. So I'm finally back. Alright, I'm finally back. But this is barely the beginning, and I don't know what's gonna come next. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen next. Shout out to my best friend, Sean, because he's the only person that never done me wrong. Never betrayed me, never backstabbed me, none of that. You know, My family has done me wrong. You know, cousins, brothers, parents, they all done me wrong. But he's the only person that never has done me wrong, bad. You know, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for having him because I don't know what I would do without him. You know. So that is the story for the. That's the story of Hurricane Harvey. My story. Uh, oh, man, Harvey. First of all, it's a stupid name. All right, they could have named it something better than that. You know, it's just stupid how. Whatever, man. It's not important. But I just, ooh, but Harvey is so lucky that's not a person, cause I would have fucked him up. All right, Harvey's just looking. All right, oh, that's the story for that. Um, like I said, you guys, I wasn't planning to make a 2K video. You know what I'm saying? But since I've been gone for so long, well, I've been gone over a month. Uh, but it seems a lot to me. So I decided, you know what, make this video, tell y'all what's been going on. All right. I also want to shout out to my second group that has been helping me uh, with my streams, with my videos. I want to shout out to Mike. I want to shout out to Bama, Jerry, Jay, Jordan, Kill, and some other people that I can't even think of right now because I got too much stuff going on in my mind. All right. So I'm gonna put up the comments back to the screen, so y'all be able to see who was here or who stayed or who just coming in, stuff like that. Cause you know, so people could see it. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. Let me just change it. There you go. Wow. That took like about an hour. Holy shit. That's crazy. I wasn't even planning to talk that long for that long, but oh well. What's up, Christian? Oh, Bama, you here? What's up, bro? Uh, Khalifa, how's it going? Yo, what's up, Tigger? What's up, bro? Damn, dude, no more stress, Trev. I'm gonna work on that, Bama. I'm gonna work on that, bro, cause things are finally calming down. You know what I'm saying? Finally, cause it's just been too much for your boy. You right, Jalen. You right, bro. You right. Glad you're back, man. I'm glad you made it. Hey, thank you, chilling, and nice talking to you again, bro. Nice seeing you in GTA stream. I was trying to find like a good background, so I'll be able to talk. So I'll be able to talk to you guys. So I decided, you know what? Let's go with GTA. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Kel. I see you, Kel. Kel. Chill, boy. Hey, my. Hey, bitch. You look like you went to her and came back. Oh man. Only if you knew, man. So Psycho, Kevin, what it do, bro? Fiction fan, what's up? Get your groove back. Hey, y'all ready, man? Gerardo, you already know. You already know. Hashtag Tronation, you guys. Make sure to let everybody know the king is back. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what's up, man. Cause I'm back and I'm finally back to take back what is mine. And what I mean what is mine, my damn freaking crown. Alright? Cause I've been hearing some of you guys, or well, probably not in the stream right now, but a few people that been saying that I'm dead, that I was dead and this and that. Man, that's not something to play around, you guys. That's not something to play around. Like I know some of y'all want me gone because y'all see the attention I be getting and how fast my channel has been growing. Like, hey man, jealousy. At the end of the day, it's just jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you gotta say about me. If you gotta say something negative about me, hey, go ahead. It ain't gonna affect me. You know what I'm saying? But nah, clearly I'm not dead. As you can see, I'm pretty much alive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming back and taking what is mine. All right, I'm gonna take what is mine. So, my God, Mike, did you really do? Wow, this is the second time. Oh, slick. You know what? That made me laugh. yo, let me show you. Let me show you if y'all can see it right here. Hold up, let me see. You see that? You see that $5 thing? You see that $5 thing right there? Yeah, well that is Mike. He just donated $5. Wow, I wasn't expecting that, but that actually made my laugh. So hey, shout out to Mike. That's the second time he donated too, man. Cause the first person that ever donated was Mike and shit. But hey, shout out to Mike, man. That's what that laugh. Yeah, it was just out of nowhere, man. Like it was out of nowhere. It was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it, Mike. I really do. I don't really care about the money. I just appreciate that laugh that you just gave me, man. That's just crazy. All right, you guys, look. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for my streams because, like I said, I'm back and uh, let's let's get back to grinding. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to grinding and I appreciate all the love that y'all been showing, all the support, and I really do. I love you guys. I love you so much. Okay? I love you all. Hashtag Troll Nation. Y'all already know what's the damn deal. Peace.